Hello and welcome to Tech Watch, a monthly video news program produced by eSchool News. I'm Dennis Pierce. Ahead on this month's edition, Internet founding father Vinton Cerf discusses the future of the web in education. The American Film Institute and Discovery Education team up to help teachers incorporate student video production into the curriculum. And Congressman Major Owens of New York reflects on his long career as an EdTech advocate on Capitol Hill. But first, a note from our sponsor.
This eSchool News Report is brought to you by CCC, Video on Demand from New Dimension Media. The best core curriculum content, the latest technology, the new leader in video on demand. Visit us at ndmccc.com.
Still to come, surfing the web with Vinton Cerf, student film production in the spotlight, and Congressman Major Owens on the major challenges facing today's schools. But now, here's a look at EdTech news from around the nation. McGruff the crime dog is going digital. The 26-year-old mascot is the centerpiece of a new campaign by the National Crime Prevention Council to take a bite out of cybercrime. The website bitecrime.org, which launched last month, offers a free 36-page online brochure with tips for keeping safe online. On the site, McGruff challenges people to immunize their computers by installing antivirus, firewall, and other software. Discounts and free 30-day trials are offered through a partnership with security vendor McAfee. The brochure, aimed at individuals, small businesses, and schools, covers a variety of dangers online, from malware to sexual predators, and the tools and techniques available for protection. It also addresses special situations, such as surfing the web from public terminals or connecting to networks remotely. Speaking of online crime, President Bush has signed a bill aimed at curbing internet gambling in the United States. Advocates of the new law hope it will help reduce what they perceive as a growing threat to today's teens. The law doesn't seek to make internet gambling illegal for U.S. players. Instead, it seeks to curb the online practice by preventing players from being able to deposit or withdraw money from gambling sites to their U.S. bank accounts. The law is welcome news to child safety advocates who say the internet makes it easier than ever for youngsters to become addicted to gambling. Research suggests more than 30% of all high school students gamble at least occasionally. Despite the new law, many experts say the U.S. can't shut down online gambling completely. Others say the law's enforcement-oriented approach is misguided, and they'd prefer to see more funding for prevention. In what is sure to be welcome news for students, U.S. scientists are calling for the federal government to spend millions of dollars on developing video game applications for schools. Studies show that playing video games can help children learn to make quick decisions and study a subject intensively, according to a report released October 17th by the Entertainment Software Association, the National Science Foundation, and the Federation of American Scientists. The groups called for federal research into how the pizzazz of video games can be converted into serious learning tools for schools. The theory is that games teach students the skills that employers want: analytical thinking, team building, multitasking, and problem solving under duress. Video games also might allow students to learn at their own pace, the report says, not to mention they're second nature to many kids. In international news, the government of Libya has reached an agreement with former MIT professor Nicholas Negroponte and his One Laptop Per Child initiative to supply inexpensive laptop computers for all of that nation's 1.2 million school children. With the project scheduled for completion by June 2008, Libya could become the first nation in which all school-age children are connected to the internet through educational computers, Negroponte said. The $250 million deal also would provide Libya with a server in each school, a team of technical advisors, satellite internet service, and other infrastructure. One Laptop Per Child aims to provide laptops to school-aged children worldwide for about $100 each. Negroponte's group also has reached tentative purchase agreements with Argentina, Brazil, Nigeria, and Thailand. Test models of the computers were to be distributed to the participating countries this month, and mass production is expected to begin by next July. In higher education news, Marquette University is among the first schools in the nation to offer a video tour of its campus through Apple's iPod. Other schools already have offered classes, lectures, and even audio tours through iPods and other portable video and audio players. Prospective students can download the 16-minute video tour from Marquette's website. If they're on campus and a tour guide is not available, they can be assigned an iPod featuring the podcast. A school spokesman estimates that 100 people have watched the video since its release in August. And finally, Google Video is going academic. The University of California at Berkeley said it is posting course lectures and other video content free of charge through the online portal. The school is providing Google with more than 250 hours of video for public viewing through a dedicated microsite on Google Video. Google Chief Executive Eric Schmidt, a UC Berkeley alumnus, applauded the university for, quote, making undiscovered lectures and entire courses available to our users, end quote. Google also has made a big splash in education with its release of Google Apps for Education, free online tools for using Google Earth, Gmail, and other applications in the classroom. Coming up after the break, Google Vice President Vinton Cerf talks about these new features and reveals what he thinks are the most important recent developments in educational technology.